Hi guys! Today I will bring you the way that I make this delicious spaghetti with chicken. It is definitely so good you will lick your fingers. You want to know how I do it? Come and hazlo con su. You can use the type of chicken that you like the most. In this case, I am using only chicken drumsticks and I am removing the skin, but this is up to you if you want to do this. Once we complete taking the skin off, we are going to rinse it and leave it in some vinegar water for about 5 minutes. We just basically need to make sure our chicken is completely clean, and I personally like to make a slit in the middle of each leg. This is my preference, but I just think it cooks better this way. Now it's time to season. We will add some sofrito, minced garlic, oregano, adobo, Sazon Goya for color, black pepper, salt, and soy sauce. We will then stir to incorporate all the flavors, and we will let it marinate for about 20 to 30 minutes. These are the ingredients that we will use. We will prepare them while the chicken marinates. We're going to cut a little bit of cilantro, green and red peppers and onions, and 1 plum tomato, but we're going to keep the tomatoes separately. Like I always tell you, remember the ingredients and amounts will be listed down in the description box. We will take a pot and we will add a little bit of oil and 1 tablespoon of sugar. We are going to let the sugar take some color, being careful not to let it burn. This is what is going to give our chicken a nice color. Once the sugar takes the color that we want, we will add the chicken. Note that we are only adding the meat. The marinade liquid, we will save it for later. Let the meat rest for about 2 to 3 minutes undisturbed, and once that time passes, we will stir it and turn the meat over to color the other side. While that cooks, we will add another pot with enough water and salt to let it boil and cook our spaghetti. Once about 5 minutes have passed, we will stir our meat and make sure that all the sides have a nice color. Also, the marinade liquid that we reserved, we will mix it with the vegetables so they can marinate as well, and we will add 2 chicken bouillons to this mixture. After doing this, it will be about 7 minutes. Then you will add the vegetables that we had marinating. We will then rinse the container, and that water that we had, we will add our tomato paste and make the sauce that will make our spaghetti better and juicier. And then we will add that to the meat. And again, we will rinse the container again, and that water, we're going to add it to the meat also. Then we will stir to incorporate and let it cook. Personally, I add 1 tablespoon of sugar to kill the acidity of the tomato paste, but this is totally up to you. You then taste it and see if it needs it, because you might not even need it. By this time, the water should be boiling, and we will go ahead and add the pasta to cook for about 8 minutes. Do not overcook the pasta, because we will add this to the chicken sauce and it will cook some more. As you can notice here, this sauce is so juicy. If you could only smell this and realize how good this will be, I'm telling you, so good. Once the pasta cooks for about 8 minutes, we will drain it and then we will add it to the chicken sauce. Very carefully, we will stir it to incorporate the pasta with the sauce. We will let it cook for another 2 to 3 minutes, and this will make the pasta absorb the flavors of the sauce and finish cooking as well. Can you see how juicy it is? After that time passes, the pasta is basically ready, but I like to add the plum tomatoes. This is totally optional, but I love the fresh flavor that it gives it. I usually turn it off because the heat of the spaghetti will let the tomatoes cook, and then it will just be ready to serve. I hope that you try to make these delicious spaghetti. You can enjoy it with some tostones or white rice. I personally enjoy it the most just like this. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and share it. If you have not done so, please subscribe to my channel and activate the bell to be notified every time I post a new video. Also, follow me on my social media of Facebook, Instagram, and Snapchat at Hazlo con Su. I'll see you in the next video. Now you know how I do it. Bye!